fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there with Embiid. Then it's Tatum, then it's Ball, and it's Doncic in at the 2 spot.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Embiid. Takes a step back. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Cousins. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Tatum on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 6.
Tatum is set up now. He's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Love goes in, and Love throws it down.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Back to Curry to the left side wing. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Embiid. It's stolen by Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo against Giannis. Inside, Embiid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Love dishes to Giannis. The tray drains the three-pointer. He has 7.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. I asked him how hands-on he was planning to be, and he said, not much. He told me it's fun to coach these guys to see what I can generate out of certain matchups, but that's more the exception than the rule. I think I'll be as much of a spectator as anyone. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's Giannis with the drive and the rejection by Cousins. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Trae Young, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Jokic, he's checked in for Embiid. Here's Ball. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Giannis kicks to Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And, you know, Cousins is tough inside, but he's got a nice outside touch, too. Didn't have that shot when he first got into the league, but now he does.
Now, here's Doncic, and Jokic wide open. He shoots, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Durant comes in for Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's John Morant in for Ball. Over to the wing. Pass to Harden. To the paint. Here's Morant. And finish up by Morant.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Outside, KD. To the middle. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Embiid, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Star.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now, here is Irving. With it, now defended by Embiid. Fires the three, and James Harden good for 3. And it's all knotted up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Embiid. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant kicks to Williamson. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Durant. Passes it to Embiid. Williamson right side. Young dishes to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
The 3 from Morant. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harden against Irving. Harden the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
The kick out to Irving. Down low. Williamson outside. Outside Irving. KD passes to Embiid. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
You know Embiid loves to stretch out the defense and let folks know he has range. And the range he has makes it easy for him to do that.
Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Gobert is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot. Loads it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Curry's shot is good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Curry passes to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Williamson finds Curry. Curry with another miss. And Curry has it in the corner. Going inside. Again, the West All-Stars.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Ball comes in for Curry. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Embiid, no good. Wallace with it, now guarded by Ball. Love goes in, and Love throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From the arc, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here is Love. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Love. Doncic outside. Back to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Wallace with it, out guarded by Giannis. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 13.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And the rejection by Cousins. And Love has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Love's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Doncic. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Love inside. Guarded by Doncic. Love, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sinks the triple.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here is Tatum following LaMelo Ball's through.
Number 81.
And And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
East All-Stars on defense. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. Morant.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Buries it from three-point range. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Katie. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Jokic, not going to go that time. Nice D from Cousins. For three, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's deflected. It's Young on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, it counts. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
It's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Harden outside. To halt the run. That's tipped. Pass to Caruso. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Williamson comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Alex Caruso. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Uncovered, and the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. East All-Stars lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got Antetokounmpo, also DeMarcus Cousins out there, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. No good that time. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And Tatum over to help. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 32 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
At this point of his career, winning is everything to Embiid. He's tired of early round playoff exits, and he wants to try to win championships.
Antetokounmpo against Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
I like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
Both shots good from the stripe. The shot off that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Doncic outside for the lead. Here's Embiid and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams.
Goodness! That was special. Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the East. Alex Caruso comes in for Stephen Curry. Now the pass to Cousins. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 5. No one covering. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, the coaching staff wants Embiid to take these quick shots. It helps establish a rhythm for him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. East All-Stars have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Jason Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Ball. He has 6. Doncic outside. He kicks it to Tatum. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo.
You know, we talk about growing the game internationally, and the NBA has done it better than most all other sports. There's not a better ambassador than Giannis. His parents are from Nigeria. He grew up in Greece, and he's just a terrific role model for young kids all over the world.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Here's Love. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Doncic. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 4.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Love against Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 13.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Durant.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Tatum against Tatum. From the wing. Tatum no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 9-point game.
All-Stars. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Embiid. Kyrie Irving comes in for Kevin Durant. Young is subbed in for Alex Caruso. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant comes in for Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Morant in for Ball. And here's Love following John Morant's 3. Pass to Young, and Love has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Traps in the tray. Love's got 24 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Here's KD. Again, the West All-Stars.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
For 3, Love. 9 for 12 with that miss. Still shooting 75% for the game. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside, it's not just threes, it's that mid-range game too.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And here's Love from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 7-point East All-Star lead. Morant passes to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Harden's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
East All-Stars. Get ready for your East.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Got that one up quick. 37 points for him.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The shot by Curry, no good. The East All-Stars on offense. It's been 10 unanswered points. Second shot opportunity. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Morant against Irving. And it's Morant missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Curry deciding where to go with it. 13 feet away. Doesn't go for him.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Substitution on the court.
Tries a three off the inbound. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the East All-Star.
And so it's the East All-Star sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the West All-Stars. All out there with Doncic. Then there's Allen. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Curry in its small forward. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Durant's checked in. And West also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Cousins with the bucket.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Curry's shot is off. Doncic looking it over. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
It's Curry outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Curry with the three. West All-Stars with the rebound. Giannis inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, Ball. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins from deep. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Jokic, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Now here's Love, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Love.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Curry after the East All-Stars three-pointer on the other end. Doncic outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Ball. Clock at 6. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up. He He knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
And the dunk by Love.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Kerr. The kick out to Ball. Here's Jokic. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace. Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooting.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time